Yeah, headphone.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Play action from Miller. Now Watson. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Now Brees on the bootleg. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
On third down, here's Kamara. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. They'll go for it. It's Brees. Open man is Michael Thomas. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it 1-for-1 on 4th down here early in the game.
Trade me. No.
The last
you like
one
it?
got 3. Now
that's
here's
the dark
second and
brand.
7.
I mean, that's the medium roast. So we can
Brees
kill
leaves
it.
this one with Kamara. And
You already see me score.
His way down to about the 7. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it third down at 6.
Check me out.
Now Brees on third down.
No!
One that's intercepted.
Because I thought I was going to throw it over his head. I just picked it up.
Big turnover there as his
I was, but if I would have threw it over there, it would have
taken
taken longer to get to him.
So
that was
pretty shaky start here for both
R1
sides.
was closer.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other
But look,
team.
I learned this.
On both sidelines, they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing.
See that?
They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. From the end zone, Watson trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted.
Ah, I got in there.
Picked up
From my
by
opponent.
Marcus Williams, and they've got it just 2 yards
That's
away
2
from
picks.
the end zone. They'll have it first and goal here from the 2-yard line. Suddenly it's first and goal.
Go check my channel out, babe.
Interception, a quick change in the, and he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
I want to play middle now.
Are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Babe, my defense is impeccable.
Lutz good on
You hear
the
me?
extra point.
On my
And it's
back.
now a 7-0 game.
You don't like me, do you? There you go. Thank you.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 receptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey already? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Buying time to his left. He'll run it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. A gain of 37. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken at his 4.
Let's go, baby. First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Breeze now on first down. He gets it to Thomas. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now Breeze. It's caught. Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 14 yards is the pickup, first down New Orleans.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. Thomas has got it. Complete. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Ready. 95-56. 95-56. Let's get that ball, man. Let's get that ball right here.
From midfield, here's Breeze. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
Let's go. Ready. 5-9.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. To throw, it's Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
Kill. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Breeze to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The former first-round pick, Vernon Hargraves, the one who was there defensively. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Breeze now. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
Here's Breeze to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 13 yards out. And the Saints have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And this will complete to Will Fuller. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Now a play fake here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Watson now to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. The final shot before the break, Watson. And he's going to go down again. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before break. Watson being chased out left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This fielded at the 2. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive.
And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. The sack there by J.J. Watt. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Breeze now to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s.
Right,
so a little bit lower scoring than we expected. But
a battle for it, and it's intercepted.
You didn't do that.
Picked off by Tashawn Gibson.
Yeah, they said the same shit. What?
And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. Well, when both guys went up for the ball, I just thought, who's going to come down with it? I didn't think he'd come down with it and then take it all the way for a touchdown.
That's battling, isn't it? Because normally, if both guys go up for it and come down with it, the tie goes to the offense. The defensive player didn't want it to be a tie at all. He wanted a little bit more, took it, and went the other direction.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. Gonna go. Touchdown, New Orleans. That kick return TD is 98 yards in length as his guys are able to regain the lead. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
So let's try this again after the kick return TD. Here's yet another kickoff. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Shocker. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. They go play action here on first down. He's going to take off with it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. Watson on third down. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. David Onyemata able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. A shotgun handoff now to Miller.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
From the 50, it's Watson. It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Watson, flush to his right. He may try and run for this. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Back now in Houston. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Watson. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by DJ Swearinger. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really, the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
From just shy of midfield, Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Breeze going to go on 4th down. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. After the interception, here's Watson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. And an alley to run. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. He can run for it, and he will. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down. Well, that little John helps, able to pick up the first get out of bounds as well.
And he has to play a little bit of risk-reward here at this time because they need these first downs. But you know the risk is if they catch him inbounds and tackle him, the clock continues to run and grinds things for him. So he's able to get it done, get out of bounds, and conserve a little bit of time as they try and get the ball downfield.
Throwing again on second down. Watson. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now it's Watson. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he's in. It's a Houston Texans touchdown. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. A big spot now for the Texans as they'll try for 2. Back to throw. Dancing to his left. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And this game not quite over yet. We'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
41 Mike. 41 Mike. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback. D-line, get that quarterback. Hey, 41 Mike. 41 Mike. You.
They run it again with Kamara. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. A lot of bulk out there, as you might expect, on that D-line to try to stop the run on 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
On the ground, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
That's why you lost.
He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Boom.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, It's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their
Who was
offense.
shitting?
They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
You took all day. You was on your phone. Why you always on your phone? He was mad. Got him.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
I did good.
So long from Houston.
I'm ready to beat Cuz now. Now I can actually compete. You know what I'm saying? What you ready to do?
I'll lay down. Really? I gotta go with some jam. So I know
You got too thick.
I'm just kidding.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boys than a Shawshank. Cook it. Green, show the whole game what's never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet.